Tied at 1, Boston, the C's now minus 115 favorites to take home the title. Do you agree with these odds, Nick? We start with you.
Which Nick?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
you know what? You know what? Take your pick. I guess that's
ahead.
right. It's a,
Friar,
it's a strictly last name segment. Friar, go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Friar,
so look, I like it at 115, minus 115 right now, but at the same time, I do think that the Celtics are going to lose home court advantage in Boston. I think it's going to go 1-1 again here. So I think if you want to move on it now at 115, sure, I do think the Celtics are going to win this series, the NBA Finals. I've been saying in 7 for them since the jump. But at the same time, I think you can also wait a little bit, wait until we get past Game 4. You might be able to get them at underdogs, even though it might be slight underdogs.
How you feel about that, Whalen?
Yeah, I agree. I think we're going to see a back and forth series that, the odds are probably going to, kind of reverse seemingly game to game based on the results. It's interesting, though. The series is 1-1. A lot of people are expecting it to go 6 or 7. And yes, you could technically say, Boston did kind of steal home court by taking Game 1 in Golden State. But, Golden State has the potential Game 7 on its home court, and yet Boston is still favored. And I think that says a lot about what the odds makers think of the Boston Celtics. I think we saw 2 really uniquely competitive games. I think in games 1 and 2 that, the final score looked a little more lopsided, certainly, than most of the game was. And I think Boston bounces back in Game 3 at home. I think the Celtics actually played pretty well through the first half. Obviously got blitzed a little bit during that third quarter. Kind of a reversal of what we saw in Game 1, where it felt like Golden State controlled most of the game and then got blitzed in the fourth. But that's been the story really of the playoffs, especially for Boston, where it feels like 75% of the game goes one way, 25% of the game completely throws off the outcome.